let's discuss about the goto statements. So goto is an example of unconditional statement. We don't have any conditions here, but we will have the some of the label names. So that label name is a set of characters. The first one syntax is goto and label name. Some one label name will be given here and it will be ended with a semicolon. Now some of the statements we will write, either it might be printf statements or etc. After that we are calling that label name. So label name we are calling that, and after this some statements will be there for the label name, for the given label name. Now whenever we say go to label name, so it skip all the between statements and it directly enters to the label name, and in the label name whatever the statements I have written, those will be executed. So this is called as the forward bias. Now in the second case, this is also syntax for goto. Some statements we write, after that after that I am writing one label name, and after some statements I am saying that go to label name. Again it goes back to the label name and those statements will be printed here. So and after the go to whatever the statements are there, those will be skipped and directly it goes to the label name. Wherever the label name is present, it goes there. So this is called as the backward bias. Now goto is a keyword, label name is a set of characters. So it depends on the user, whatever the name you want to give, they can give instead of the in place of the label name. Now let's see the small program on goto statement. So write a C program to implement goto statement. Now it starts with the main function, clear screen. Now I am writing the first statement, printf classroom. Now this will be executed as usual. After this I am writing the goto lab. So goto is a keyword and lab is a label name. Now this is ended with a semicolon. Now this is a syntax for this is the first syntax I am using here. After the statements I am writing the goto with the label name lab. Then I am writing some of the statements, that is printf office, and one more printf statement is exam branch. After the go to lab I am printing all this. Now after this I am calling the lab, this label name I am calling here with the semicolon. Now first statement will be executed, and these two statements it does not execute, because when I say go to lab, directly it comes to the lab one, it comes to the lab, and after the lab whatever the statements are there, those will be executed. So this is a program example for the forward bias. Now after the lab I am printing one statement, PPS lab. This statement will be executed. Now after this get ch and return 0. Then close the main function. The first classroom that printf statement will be executed. Now after that we are saying that go to lab. Now after the lab whatever the two statements are there, one is office room and one more is exam branch. So those two statements does not execute. Now after that we are calling the lab, and after the lab we are having one print statement. So directly it prints the statement. So it will be printed as PPS lab. Now this is about the goto statement.